Hey class 2, today we're going to be learning all about capacity. So capacity is basically how much water something holds or how much liquid something holds. So we measure capacity in milliliters and in liters, okay? Milliliters and liters. Now this bottle, it looks quite a big bottle, doesn't it? It's a bottle of wine and it was actually really yummy. But this bottle only contains 750 millilitres, which is not yet a whole litre. A whole litre is 1,000 millilitres. 1,000 millilitres. In this bottle, which was also really yummy, this is drinking vinegar, it's so yummy, there is only about 500 millilitres. Okay, so I hope that gives you some gauge as to how much water these other cups will hold. So I'm going to guess now, or estimate, how many millilitres are in this glass here. I think in this glass, I don't think it'll hold 500 millilitres because that's this bottle here. I think it might hold about 100 millilitres, maybe 150 millilitres. I don't know. Maybe 200 millilitres. Now, if I were clever and if I had one, then I would have something called a measuring jug with me here to help me measure how much water were in each of these cups, so that after I estimated, I could measure. But being the silly human I am, I smashed my measuring jug the other day while I was making some cake. I was measuring out some milk to pour into my cake and I smashed my measuring jug like a silly Billy. So I haven't ordered a new one yet, so I can't measure my millilitres. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you will all have a measuring jug at home so you can measure how many millilitres of water there are in that cup. Okay? After you're done with... Oh, gosh, that sounded quite nice actually. After you're done with measuring your glasses, I want you to put them into order of which one had the most and which one had the least capacity. So I think my bottle there has the biggest capacity. I think this one is probably next. Then I think probably that one's next. Then that one's definitely not next. I think it's a toss-up between those two. And this one, this cute glass that I got from my mummy for Christmas. This is actually a sherry glass. It's got very pretty etchings in it. Can you see them? That one has the least. So I want you to estimate and then measure all of the items that you have in front of you for today's activity. Not these items, obviously. The items on your sheets. Sorry, class 2. That was very unclear. Very, very unclear. Have an estimate. Make an estimate of how much capacity you think each of the items on your list have, and then measure them.